Before we begin, I wanted to give a special shout out to Latina and Stranded for telling me about this news when it came out. Hello everyone, in this video we'll be talking about an update with the Mexican ship and the Brooklyn Bridge. Feds probing tugboat's possible role in deadly Mexican ship crash into the Brooklyn Bridge. Probers Monday said they're investigating a tugboat's possible role in the crash into the Brooklyn Bridge, while adding they have yet to board the foreign craft, much less talk to its crew. Quote, part of our investigation will be to look into producers involving tugboats in the harbor agency. Investigator Brian Young told reporters in the National Transportation Safety Board briefing since Saturday night collision that deleted two young Mexican sailors. A local tugboat had been helping to guide the Mexican boat out of port before the tall ship headed to Iceland. Questions have arisen over whether the tugboat may have too quickly released the ship when barreled in reverse into the span. Young and NTSB board members Michael Graham cautioned the investigation is preliminary, noting that the agency is still negotiating with the Mexican government to get access to the ship and cadets who remain on board. Dozens of sailors have already left for home. Quote, still working to get access to the ship, Graham said at the briefing. We haven't yet had a chance to access the engine. Quote, we haven't had a chance to talk to any of the crew members at this point. We are working with our counterparts in Mexican government to gain access to the ship. Mayor Eric Adams, speaking early Monday on Fox's Good Day New York, noted this was a military vessel and the investigation appeared to take different methods when it's military vessel and not the passenger, just simply a passenger vessel. So I think there's some limitations on what we can do when it comes down to investigations. Just as we don't want individuals boarding our ship in the waters, there are some protocols in place, he said. Young detailed the final minutes before the Cuauhtémoc, a three-mast training ship for Mexican Navy cadets, allegedly lost its steering ability and struck the historic span, demonstrating how quickly things turned deadly. Quote, at 8:24 p.m., a voyage data recorder radio broadcast was sounded requesting assistance from other tugboats in the area of Brooklyn Bridge, Young said. That was followed by two other requests for assistance, and at the 8:24 and 45 seconds, the vessel's mast struck underside of the Brooklyn Bridge at 8:27. The vessel came to a stop. He said the NYPD and FDNY boats were all at the scene by 8:30 p.m. Shocking footage captured the collision showed cadets clinging to the ring around the showboat ship's 147-foot mast. In addition, the fatalities, more than 20 others on the ship were injured. Sources have told the Post that the ship, built in Spain in 1982, was on the way to Brooklyn waterfront to refuel before setting sail to Iceland, but suffered a mechanical failure that shut down its steering. The tragedy cost Mexican cadets America Sanchez, Adil Marcos their lives. Sanchez, a one-time award-winning swimmer for Veracruz, capital of Alapa, posted a haunting photo from the Big Apple waterfront on Facebook earlier that Sunday. Marcos, known to friends as Tyson or simply Marcos, had been on board the Cuauhtémoc for 9 months and boasted to friends about his travels around the globe. The two were among the 277 crew members on board, 213 men and 64 women. Most of the cadets from the Hiroka Naval Military, the Mexican Navy's Officer Training Academy in Veracruz. The ship was taking part in training crews to make the so-called bicentennial consolidation of the independence of the seas. The 200th anniversary of the Mexican Navy expelling Spain from their nation. It set sail from Cozumel in the Yucatan Peninsula on May 4 on a 170-day voyage that was to take the crew to 22 ports in 15 countries. The ship was also slated to be part of the Class A International Tall Ship Parade is due in the harbor July 4, 2026, although organizers said Mexican officials had yet to confirm their involvement. So this is a little update about the ship collision, and that's all I have to say for this video. Thank you for watching.